Okay, we're on to the second crankshaft position sensor. Looks like that, which is down with a crankshaft pulley. Unfortunately, whenever we get to this one, we're going to have to jack it up and pull this wheel off because it's in the way. So that's the first step. We'll finish up. Well, we'll continue on here in a minute. Okay, step 2. So that's up. Make sure you put something underneath that scissor jack so it doesn't sink in. The idea of using the scissor jack is that we don't have to put a floor jack. We don't have to put a jack stand under there, since that thing won't suddenly back off. But if you do like I did a minute ago, I forgot, and just put it on the ground, it'll just start digging its way into the ground, because that little pad versus the weight of this car, the weight works, and it always wins. The weight wins, and then it'll push it on in. So in here it's the same kind of deal as the last one. On the other side, there's a real screw in that one, and these are some like push pin things. All I got is that one there. But they're like screws, so you unscrew them and they back off the little clip. All I got is 2. I just got a third one too. That one feels like it's got a real screw in it as well. If you're watching, this is part of the valve cover gasket replacement. I don't know why it would, because the valve cover, we put that all back together, but this thing still will not start. So I'm going to go ahead and put the other crankshaft position sensor in it. I think this is a P1336 code, something of that nature. Looks like an optimal time to change the oil too, doesn't it? Well, I think I'll just leave that off of there because I got to change the oil. So anyway, there is the crankshaft position sensor that we're looking for. Just a little dealie that comes off of there. Those look like they're probably going to be 10mm bolts. So let me go grab me a 10mm and yank that sucker out of there. Alright, this is what I'm going to use to get up in there. 10mm. But first, my favorite thing, brake clean. Phew, don't try to breathe that stuff. Before I finish up, I'll probably bring my air blaster out here. Clean that up. Alright, so two bolts. Great, I got a deer fly coming after me now. 1 bolt, 2 bolt, and then we're out. There's a little tiny hole up in that one. Really good look at it. And as in the last time. Installation is in reverse of removal. Nice. It's always good to drop your parts, especially your electrical parts. So it fits up in a little tiny hole up there. All you do I'm trying. Make sure it's up in that little hole. I gotta get it straight in there. A little tricky because it's up right behind that, right behind the belt. Like I said, make sure that clicks on there. And it's not clicking on there. Wow. There we go. Hear that click? Nope. Didn't do it still. Wow. There's a rubber gasket in there. See that orange thing? It's got to be pushed all the way up in there. I'm going to take both hands here, so stand by. Okay, well, that was weird. I had to actually pull the seal out from in there and shove it back in there. Where am I at? Seal in there to get it to go far enough and hold. That pushes in, holds on there. Alright, well, that's about it. Put the cover back in it. Put the wheel back on, jack it up, put the jack down. And in my case, I'm going to try to see if it'll start again. If not, I still got an ignition issue somewhere. Ouch. So that's going to take 2 hands. So, all right, that's it for that little section.